Hey guys, did you ever think you'd see it? Did you really think you'd see it? Donald Trump has made a comeback in 2024, beating the cheat, reclaiming the presidency in a historic twist, becoming the first since Grover Cleveland to win back the White House after a loss. We'll break down this incredible victory, how it happened, and what it means for the future of American politics. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, smack that notification bell, and click the like button because, well, you know. All right, so let's get right into this. So this is a story that's got an entire world buzzing, guys. You know it, and I know it. Donald John Trump is back. He's back, baby. He's back. And he didn't just win a regular election. He made history by pulling off a feat that hasn't happened in over a century. Yeah, the only other person to do this was Grover Cleveland way back in 1884 and 1892. This means Trump is set to step in as the 47th president after previously being the 45th. It's a twist in the American political drama that hardly anybody on the other side saw happening. Now, the Electoral College votes sealed the deal, with Pennsylvania, my home state, playing the hero or the villain, depending on which side you're looking at. Now, Trump secured 277 votes to Kamala's 224. Now, think about it. A blue wall state like Pennsylvania, which he fought tooth and nail for, it's ultimately clinched his victory. I mean, that's just getting started, too. I mean, think about it. We got the House and the Senate as well, and we also have the Supreme Court. I'd like to say that Kamala Harris gave it her all, but I can't, because the last couple of weeks of the election, she took off 2 days each week. Who does that? Seriously, who does that? But she did give it her all with female voters, trying to lecture them about abortion rights. But there was something missing in her pitch to younger urban voters, those crucial groups who usually come through for the Democrats. She couldn't quite stop that tide of red that surged outside of America's big blue cities. And as the dust settles, ballots are still trickling in. Some states might take hours, days, and the retards even weeks to finalize the counts, like Maricopa. The House races are down to the wire, too, especially in California. It's the kind of nail biter that makes you wonder if you're going to start charging admission for the show. I mean, think about it. Well, we secured the House with enough votes so that we can let a couple of rhinos go crazy and we'd still get things passed. It looks like we have 51 now in the Senate, but when all is said and done, we will probably have 53. Oh, and Trump won the popular vote, too, which kills that left-wing nutball narrative that, well, we won the popular vote and you won the Electoral College. Get rid of the Electoral College, right? So Trump just broke that narrative. Trump's victory announcement wasn't a quiet affair either. In true Trump form, he took to the stage in West Palm Beach, Florida, and labeled his win a magnificent victory for the American people. Not one to downplay anything, he declared it the greatest political movement of all time. Yeah, let's just give it a watch.
Thank you very much. Wow. Well, I want to thank you all very much. This is great. These are our friends. We have thousands of friends on this incredible movement. This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before.
That's right.
And frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country, and maybe beyond. And now it's going to reach a new level of importance because we're going to help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal. We have a country
and he will.
that needs help.
If the left allows it to heal.
Badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that. We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy?
And his running mate, well, here's where it gets interesting. Enter J.D. Vance, the new vice president-elect, as just 40 years old, making him one of the youngest in history. This isn't just a political win, guys. It's a monumental shift for the MAGA crowd. They're not just playing the game. They're here to change it and change the rules. This is no ordinary comeback story. Trump faced a mountain of opposition, prosecutions, assassination attempts, social media bans, and media coverage that often seemed, let's say, less than unbiased. And yet he made it. This is the kind of comeback Hollywood would struggle to script it. And of course, the libnuts did not disappoint.
I hate you, you fucking orange pumpkin. You just constantly one of the most important people in my life right now. Donald Trump, I hate you. You will never be president. You
don't get that they voted for someone who's gonna make my friend's life hell. Oh, my life's okay. I'm a white woman, but my friends are not gonna be okay.
I can't believe Trump's actually gonna win this
Watch
fucking
this.
thing. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm so pissed off. Fuck! 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 God damn it!
Meanwhile, Kamala Harris tried to brand herself as the new generation of leadership, even though she was tied to the regime that just nearly destroyed our country. First black female Indian vice president ran on abortion rights. And let's remember, she wasn't the first pick. She stepped in after Biden's public confidence took a serious nosedive after that brutal debate back in June. I mean, it's a tough field for any incumbent, especially when you're up against the former president determined to reclaim his throne. And Trump wasn't just focused on his traditional base. He campaigned hard in communities you wouldn't expect, black, Muslim, Hispanic voters, and he won many of them over. He's no stranger to controversy, and critics kept bringing up his involvement in January 6th and his age. But he kept pushing, even as some Democrats floated the idea of labeling him as an insurrectionist under the 14th Amendment. But now that's all just noise, because the new Congress starts on January 3rd, and they will not have the power in the House to stop a certification. The best part is that Kamala Harris has to certify Trump's win. Unbelievable. You gotta love that irony. In his victory speech, Trump did not hold back on the promises. He talked about healing America, fixing the border crisis, and making America great again in every way imaginable. His words left little doubt, guys. This wasn't just a win. It was a bold statement that America made to the world. And he ended it with a promise that's bound to keep people talking. He said, "We made history for a reason tonight. And the reason is going to be just that."
Help our country heal. We're gonna help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly.
After what we just went through.
Our borders, we're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that.
But hey, as he was thanking his supporters, he gave a shout out to RFK Jr., noting the historic nature of his campaign.
We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy?
He's president-elect.
But it's a political victory that our country has never seen before, nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president.
All right, so I'm sorry about the video here. This is straight off from CNN. It's poor quality, but this is really good. And remember, guys, this is CNN.
This is a mandate. Has won the national popular vote for the first time for a Republican for the first time since 2004. This is a big deal. This isn't backing into the office. This is a mandate to do what you said you were going to do. Get the economy working again for regular working class Americans, fix immigration, try to get crime under control, try to reduce the chaos in the world. This is a mandate from the American people to do that. I think I'm interpreting the results tonight as the revenge of just the regular old working class American, the anonymous American who has been crushed, insulted, condescended to, They're not garbage. Yep. They're not Nazis.
Yep.
They're just regular people who get up and go to work every day and are trying to make a better life for their kids, and they feel like they have been told to just shut up when they have complained about the things that are hurting them in their own lives. I also feel like this election, as we sit here and pour over this tonight, is something of an indictment of the political information complex. I mean, we've been sitting around here for the last couple of weeks.
Not this guy, but.
And the story that was portrayed was not true. I mean, we were told Puerto Rico was going to change the election. Liz Cheney, Nikki Haley voters, women lying to their husbands. Before that, it was Tim Walz in the camo hats. Night after night after night, we were told all these things and gimmicks were going to somehow push Harris over the line. And we were just ignoring the fundamentals.
Yeah.
Inflation,
TDS,
people
man.
feeling like that they were barely able to tread water at best. That was the fundamentals of the election. And so I think that both parties should always look at the results of an election and figure out what went right and what went wrong.
Yep.
But I think for all of us who cover elections and talk about elections and do this on a day-to-day basis, we have to figure out how to understand, talk to, and listen to the half of the country that rose up tonight and said, we've had enough.
Yep. Guys, I couldn't have said it any better. Now, that guy's a conservative, and he's on CNN a lot. But did you watch how they just had to sit there and take it? And truth be told, he was spot on. There's no reality, no amount of drama that's going to change the votes that are already in. America's 250th year has a president-elect. Like it or not, his name is Donald J. Trump. All right. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you want to be kept up to date with the latest news and politics about the election. I'll see you in the next one. Spread the word.
Every day I'm looking for a way to return to the time when everything was easy to learn. Don't know when it started to get so serious.